Summoner class is perfectly balanced in Terraria Calamity Mod. Let's start with Staff of the Mechworm. This summoner weapon is dropped by Devour of Gods. It summons a mini Devour of Gods and it is currently very broken. It deals a very stupid amount of damage and an absurd amount of damage per second. As you can see, even more than 500,000 damage per second. For comparison, Sarah's Possession, another good summoner weapon that is also post Devour of Gods, can only deal around 80,000 damage per second. That is legit insane. So yes, it is currently insanely good and can scale up to endgame. With accessories such as Nucleogenesis and Phantomic Artifact, combined with the Kaleidoscope Whip, with Curse Inferno or Ichor Flask to reduce enemies' defense, makes it even deadlier. Just look at this, it literally melts Yaron so fast it turned him into KFC. It can even skip Supreme Calamitas phases. That's literally an absurd amount of damage. Luckily Supreme Calamitas has phases, otherwise this weapon probably melts her in less than 5 seconds. I mean, just look at how fast it destroys her brothers. One blink and you lose sight of them. It is literally the new Murasama. Why is it broken? Well, Mechworm Staff Worm has multiple segments, which means each segment can often hit the enemy target multiple times more than intended. And also, apparently Calamity Summoner accessories such as Nucleogenesis, Nuclear Rod, and Phantomic Artifact are able to deal critical hits, so they are very powerful with fast summoner weapons. Let's just say that Mechworm Staff is very balanced, especially when combined with the totally not broken Calamity Summoner accessories. So yes, it is the best summoner weapon for Yaron and currently is still really good on Supreme Calamitas and Dreadon Exo Max. I also want to talk about these 3 notable weapons. Sanguine Staff, Blade Staff, and Terra Prisma are all vanilla summoner weapons that got added in Terraria 1.4. Sanguine Staff is so good that it can carry you the whole early hard mode up to Golem. And Blade Staff with the Nuclear Rod accessory is also insanely powerful. Terra Prisma is also insanely good and can even carry you up until Poltergust. And before I end the video, I mean no insults or hate towards the Calamity dev team, they are fixing these balance issues. Calamity Mod got ported so early to 1.4 due to the very high amount of player demands. So it is bound to have some bugs and issues. Like for example, the Calamity World Generation bug caused by a dungeon biome chest, which you can easily fix by downloading this mod. Not to mention that Calamity Mod is not a game studio, and each developers have lives outside of Calamity, either working a job or studying. Plus it is all mostly volunteer work. So I'd say don't blame the Calamity dev team too much for it. These kind of balance issues are normal and to be expected in such a rushed update.